Here's what you missed this week on Play Mornings.
Marina, do you know what day it is?
I do.
What day
It is April 1st.
Meaning?
It is April Fool's.
Absolutely, it's April Fool's. Now, it's a little early in the day, so we haven't heard too many cool April Fool's things. However, somebody got an early start on March 26th, as the headline reads, Police Chief terrorized staff by pooping on floor, spiking coffee with Viagra, and sprinkling body hair on food.
Ew!
And one officer even claims that Officer Farley chased him around before jabbing him in the penis with a hypodermic needle.
That's the headline?
That's the headline.
That's the longest headline in the history of headlines.
Hey, they had to capture your attention, and maybe
They got it.
The first one didn't do it for you.
I'm grossed out by the hair.
Dude, that's what got you? Not the hypodermic needle and the junk?
Well, you know what? Yeah, actually, it grossed me out more.
First off, all of that sucked. But a New Jersey police chief faces shocking allegations of assault, harassment, and misconduct outlined in complaints from 5 officers. And the reason he essentially did all of this was to build morale and get everybody to rally against one thing together, and he was that one thing.
Yeah, makes sense.
Did he take it a step too far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you didn't even do it on April Fool's. Joke's on you.
Maybe because they would have... Hey, April Fool's, I wake up and I'm immediately expecting to get stabbed in the penis with a hypodermic needle. I'll tell you that right now. So, it wouldn't have been as effective. Viagra in the coffee, okay, sure. Maybe he doesn't have any female employees. Maybe that could have helped boost morale too. But yeah, so... If you're looking for a last minute April Fool's Day joke, stay away from the needles. The body hair you can do without. Viagra in the coffee. It's always a good choice. It's always a safe choice.
Have you ever pulled a April Fool's Day prank on somebody?
No.
No.
I haven't.
And you're not supposed to do it after 12 o'clock either.
What?
It's supposed to be like before noon.
Crybaby came up with that.
This is what I grew up with for my entire life, was that you're not supposed to play pranks or do April Fool's jokes after 12 o'clock.
Yeah, you know who came up with that? The people getting pranked. They're like, have you?
I not crazy pranks, but I used to put like salt in my mom or my sister's tea.
And you guys,
instead of sugar.
You and your sister aren't close.
No,
are you?
That's probably why.
Weird, strange. That's it? You seem like a wild child, though.
Well,
come on. No, you have another one.
No, I don't. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Well, that's hardly a hypodermic needle to the
I know.
thingamabob. Let us know. 780-791-1037. Have you ever pulled a prank? And if you did it at 12:01 p.m., it doesn't count, and you're just a I think that's what I'm hearing now. That's 12 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, and somebody confirm or help me prove me wrong. Is that a thing where April Fool's is not supposed to be done after noon?
I don't think so.
Growing in my whole life, I've known this, but it could
Ontario
be wrong.
thing.
Maybe.
That's what it is.
Maybe. Let us know. 780-791-1037. So I think I have an addiction, and I should probably not go into pet stores because I now have 11 pets.
What are you talking about? What?
So we know that I had
Adopt, don't shop.
Tigger and Piglet, my cats, and then I adopted Swim Shady, my little beta fish, and went into the pet store to get some more filters for Swim Shady.
Yeah, so we're up to 3.
I ended up buying 8 more fish.
That is about maybe 9 fish too many.
Yeah. So now I have Guilford, we have Phineas, we have Wanda. There's 4 that we don't have names for because they're little tiny guys that I can't tell the difference.
Yeah,
in.
well, that's racist.
And these are neon tetras, so they glow like they're bright.
I take it back. Get more. That's sick.
Well, the thing is, they are schooling fish, and they say that you should buy at least a minimum of 6 at a time. And I only bought 3 of those.
So what does that mean?
So I'm going to get more fish after work today.
Okay, so you said when you got...
We got an algae, like one of those like bottom feeding algae cleaner fish too. His name is Bubble Fett. Yeah, so we're going to get probably at least 6 more.
Now, when you got Swim Shady, you said the tank was huge.
It was 5-gallon tank.
Is it still seemingly huge, or is it kind
I
of
bought a new tank, so now I have a 10-gallon tank and a 5-gallon tank.
And who is in the 5-gallon as opposed to the 10?
Just Swim Shady.
Just Swim Shady, because he was the first.
What we were planning on doing was getting a new tank for the beta fish.
Yeah.
One of the ones with the dividers in the middle, because I was gonna buy another beta.
Yeah.
I found an orange and purple one. Those are my favorite colors, so I wanted that beta. Then I saw the tetras, and I was like, I'm gonna put that beta back.
Yeah, sorry, beta.
Gonna take all these. I got this little green one, Kay. It is the most brightest green fish you've ever seen in your entire life. And the great thing about this, and because they're neon,
Yeah.
I got one of those like glowing fish tanks. So everything is neon glowy in there, black rocks. It's wicked. I love it.
You realize that this is now the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna die. You're gonna have to replace them. And if you don't, you're just gonna have a tank. 2 tanks! 2 tanks, Marina!
Yeah. I might get a third. I don't know. One for the bedroom.
You're not a dentist's office!
So imagine being sentenced 6 years in prison for fraudulent schemes and scamming people out of a whole bunch of money, getting out of jail, and then doing it all over again.
Hey, you know what? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
Shame on me again. Billy McFarland.
Yes!
Fire Festival guy.
That's who I thought you were talking about.
Yeah. We've talked about this previously and in the last couple of weeks because there is a Fire Festival 2 happening. And I'm saying happening in air quotes because we don't really know. Was supposed to take place at an location near Isla Mujeres in Mexico. I think that's how you say it. Now the location has changed.
Oh, that's always a good sign. That's
get this. So the Isla Mujeres, that location, officials had no idea about this fire festival at all. Sure. Nobody had asked permission, nothing. Because of that, I guess Billy McFarland has now moved to another place in Mexico.
And surely they've heard about it now, right?
Playa del Carmen. I don't think anyone's heard of this yet. The thing is, it's supposed to happen in 60 days.
60 days.
6-0.
Whoa!
Yeah, 2 months away from Fire Festival. Now, Billy McFarland has told us that we'd be hearing lineups, artists that are going to be performing.
Super stoked.
Nada. Nothing has come out yet.
Zippity-doo-dah.
Zippity-doo-dah-day. Nothing at all. He did say, however, that in this coming week, artists are supposed to be known. We'll see about that.
Do we blame any artist who decides to come out?
I don't.
This?
You know what? At this point, I don't think there are any artists at all.
Okay, but let's say this thing goes off without a hitch. Are we like, hey, Sabrina Carpenter, do you remember what happened the last time? Like, why would you decide to do this?
You know what? I probably, if there were to be any artists that do perform at this fake fire festival, I maybe a little inkling of me might lose a little bit of respect.
Okay. Well, from the sounds of it, nobody's going to come on.
So I'm not losing any respect for anybody.
And Billy McFarland is going to hang out in Palomino? Is that what you said? What'd you say?
Playa del Carmen?
Yeah.
In Mexico. I got home yesterday and went to do a little count on all my fish, and I couldn't find one. Anywhere. I got the flashlight out, could not find it anywhere. Turns out it got sucked up into the filter.
That's some Finding Nemo type BS.
I looked up in the filter. It's like a little round filter that goes into the water, obviously, and it's got little lines through it. And the fish was stuck halfway out of it.
Yo!
I'm sad. I cried. I didn't even have a name for that fish yet.
And you still cried?
Yeah, I was upset.
You got it about, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
You can't get attached.
I was upset, okay? It was a life.
Marina, you cannot get attached to fish.
Apparently, I'm not a good fish mom.
All?
Now, so I turned down, I guess the power to the filter so it's not sucking in as hard. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that's going to work out and the other two aren't going to get stuck up in there.
Natural selection.
Yeah, sad day. But I did get 7 more fish.
Oh my. Dude. I
have an addiction to these little tetras now. I mean, it's not a bad addiction. Fish or not, it's not bad. Could be worse.
Not $5 a fish?
$15 a fish.
15 times 6. Oh, Marina.
I have 9 of them.
Oh, Marina!
And I got 2 snails. I don't know what's going on with me right now. I like the fish.
You pretty much spent $50 less on these 9 fish than you did your friggin' tattoo. What is going on
I don't know. I don't know. They're very neon and glowy, and I love them.
But they're just going to keep dying. You
Not if I take care of them.
Clearly.
I just need to get a different filter.
Is that what it is? How much is a filter going to cost you,
what?
now?
It doesn't matter. You got to save a life.
Natural selection at that point, right? Well, I'm glad that you have fish. I'm glad you have some fish that didn't get sucked in to the filter. And I guess we'll see how many fish you have left when you get home today.
Yeah, I know. I'm dreading going home and finding another fish in the filter.
Will Smith don't got a cuss in his records.
No, he doesn't.
No, but he is.
Never did. Wait, what?
He is, yeah. Will Smith, he put out his first album in 20 years.
Okay.
It's called Based on a True Story. And the very first, I wouldn't even call it a song per se. I'm not cool in the music industry. What's it called? Interlude?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He has an interlude to start the entire album. We have a clip here, but he addresses, his rough past, his rough few years. So we'll listen to it. And then I want your opinion on what you think, because it's not really Will Smith.
Will Smith is canceled. Oh, you can't cancel no one. He walking around like he all invincible or somebody.
Don't be messing with Will.
He the Fresh Prince. Who the Will Smith think?
Whoa!
Damn crazy how he raising them kids.
Yeah.
No, he is. Yes, he is. No, he is. Yes, he is. And I ain't never gonna forgive him for that he did.
What?
Yeah.
My jaw is on the floor right now. Will Smith doesn't swear in his songs.
He does now. Now, I've literally only listened to the interlude, which is what we're listening to right now. But I think the rest of the album, from what I've heard, is on par
with this.
with what we're hearing now.
Look, I don't hate it.
You know what I think it is? You know how obsessed Jada is with Tupac?
Yes.
I think
okay.
I think that's what Will's trying to win her back. He's I can be gangster too.
Okay.
Will, you cannot be gangster.
No. He's just the Fresh Prince. He's not. Like, I get maybe some 90s Eminem vibes from it.
Yeah?
It doesn't sound like it, but the vibe I'm getting.
That's fair.
Is something that I would bump in the car for sure.
So you don't mind this?
Not at all.
Thanks for sure you can't call him lazy.
Not
I'm
at
calling
all.
lazy. I'm calling it crazy.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it. I'm shocked that Will Smith is swearing in his new music. He could have taken out the cuss words, and I still would like it.
Yeah, that's fair. You know what I think it might be?
We just got a text message from the mysterious stranger. Will the real Will Shady please stand up?
That's better than anything I was going to say. So, you know what? Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Will Smith, Fresh Prince, what he used to be before now. You got MIB, Men in Black, coming up on Play Mornings, 90s at 9. I'm John.
I'm Marina.